Y'all, just when it seemed Chrisean Rock was growing up, she's found herself embroiled in yet another scandal. And it's a doozy. Just a heads up, in case you missed the news, Chrisean was arrested recently on an outstanding warrant. And the situation looks dire. It seems she could be facing a lengthy sentence. The real heartbreaker here is her son, Chrisean Jr., who is sadly caught up in all of this. Reports are surfacing that Child Protective Services has stepped in, and Chrisean is perilously close to losing custody of her child. Brace yourselves, because this is shaping up to be a deeply unsettling saga. Now, let's dive deeper. Both Chrisean and her son, Chrisean Jr., are in a tough spot right now. And as usual, her on-again, off-again partner and the father of her child, Blueface, is at the heart of this chaos. His influence has been problematic for years, which is why it's no shock that he's implicated in her current legal troubles and the potential loss of her son. What's wild is that earlier this year, Chrisean emphatically vowed she was done with Blueface for good. She opened up about the challenges of breaking away, sharing her frustrations and the complexities of their toxic dynamics. She lamented how she continued to allow Blueface into her life, jeopardizing her well-being and that of her son. She expressed a moment of self-realization, aiming to sever ties completely, advocating for her own peace and safety, and highlighting the importance of prioritizing her son over the unhealthy relationship. But the saga didn't stop there. Just when it appeared that things might calm down, Chrisean found herself in the middle of more trouble. Fortunately, karma seemed to catch up as Blueface ended up incarcerated for violating his probation. For a bit of background, back in 2022, Blueface landed himself in serious trouble. He and his entourage confronted Contavious Trailer, who made a mocking comment about Blueface's attempts to impress women with his dilapidated vehicle. Things escalated quickly, culminating in a violent altercation at an abandoned strip club, where Contavious tried to escape, leading Blueface to escalate the situation to a dangerous level by using a firearm. Allegedly, Blueface's arrest in November 2022 led to serious legal repercussions. Reports following his arrest revealed that he faced felony attempted murder charges, among others, related to his reckless use of a firearm. He managed to post bail, thanks to Chrisean, and was released. However, at a subsequent court appearance, he entered a plea deal, which led to a reduction of charges, but included stern warnings from the judge. Blueface was admonished about the severe implications of his actions, specifically the prohibition against being near firearms, frequenting certain locations, and interacting with the victim and his family. He was also instructed to avoid alcohol and drugs as part of his probation conditions. This case underscores not only the personal downfalls associated with his actions, but also the broader implications for his family and career. Well, surprise, surprise, Blueface found himself back in jail just a few weeks into the new year. Chrisean, bless her heart, began by expressing sorrow over her daddy being incarcerated, despite her biological father being alive and well in Baltimore. Despite her previous declarations of being finished with Blueface, as soon as he was arrested in January, Chrisean was vocally campaigning for his release, chanting "Free Blueface" as if it were her full-time job. On the other hand, Blueface seems to be singing a different tune. There are whispers that he might have informed the police about her in an attempt to reduce his own sentence. Just a few days ago, during one of Blueface's hearings, Chrisean was arrested. It appears that Blueface had insisted she attend, but allegedly, he had craftily alerted the police about her presence, knowing she had an outstanding warrant. As soon as she entered the courthouse, the police quickly arrested her, and Chrisean Jr. was taken from her care.
What happened, Christine?
I don't fucking know. They saying I got a whole nother case caught up in fucking downtown. I don't even be downtown. It's cool. I got my peoples looking into it. I don't know.
Where are you going to speak to? That one? Excuse me, sir. What are you guys arresting her for?
For a whole nother charge.
A warrant out for what?
I'm sorry?
A warrant for what, sir?
There's a warrant for her, so.
Right. You gonna record me the whole way?
The whole way, beautiful.
Why?
You're a big star.
Oh God, this is not big shit at all. This is messy. Like, you have to sit in the car.
I'm going to take a couple minutes to get paperwork for the conferences.
But who can like can I just, like, talk to somebody because that don't make sense.
What's going on, Chrisean? They're saying I got a whole other case downtown. I don't want to be downtown. It's okay. I got my people on it. I don't know, though. Excuse me, officer, what are you arresting her for? Hold on. The charge? A warrant. For what? Sorry. A warrant for what, officer? Right. A warrant. You're going to record me the whole time? The whole way. Beautiful. Why? You're a big star. Oh, God. However, the true madness unfolded when Blueface's actual parents were present and refused to take Chrisean Jr., leading to arguments and chaos.
I'm not a babysitter, okay? I've been in that time where it was needed. Y'all online thinking I'm taking them babysitter. My God, ain't no babysitter, goddammit.
But that's what everybody looked at you at on the internet.
Shit, whatever.
What you here for?
Not about, it's about him. Trying to make it about his baby. It's about Jonathan today.
Bullshit.
That's why you're here for all this. That's why you're here for all this. We know that. We know that. We know this. Goddamn cheek. Get out of my cheek.
That's crazy.
Yeah, want to go against somebody's will. You feel me? Yeah. Yeah, I do. For your ugly ass. To show you how it's done.
Need. But that's what everyone sees on the internet. Whatever, today. That's why you're here for all this. That's what we all know. We know that. Get out of my face. That's insane. Yeah, want to go against someone's will, do you? Yes, I do. For your ugly self. I'll show you how it's done. Just when it seemed things might wrap up quickly, the situation took a turn for the worse. Chrisean was thrown in jail without the possibility of bail. Adding insult to injury, Blueface's manager, Whack 100, revealed more drama. According to Whack 100, Chrisean had compounded her legal troubles by going live on Instagram and brazenly declaring that she had no intention of surrendering to the authorities.
Oh, my warrants are getting cleaned up. I've been paying off fees and getting rid of shit, talking to certain people to help my situation out. Cause I have my son, so the old me would have just turned myself in and dealt with it from inside to the outside of the jail. So whatever. So I don't be like, but right now I gotta play cautious because I don't plan on being in jail while my son is grown. Like, I just don't do it right now. So I'm doing every way possible to get that figured out without even trying to serve time, and it's working out for me. So I'm gonna work on my little situations and stuff. That's all about it. But
Oh, all my warrants! They're getting cleared up. I've been paying off fees and dealing with stuff, talking to certain people to help my situation out. Because, I have my son. The old me would have just turned myself in and dealt with it from inside the jail. But now, I have to be cautious because I can't afford to be in jail while my son is growing up. I don't plan on that at all, so I'm doing everything possible to sort this out without serving time, and it's working for me. I'm just working on my little issues. That's about it. But let's address this situation thoroughly. Had she made the decision to turn herself in on time, there was a chance for a lighter sentence. Now, however, it appears she's facing a lengthy period behind bars. Okay, let me explain something. Although Blueface is my client and not Chrisean, I need to clear this up. Chrisean has, to my knowledge, 2 or 3 outstanding warrants. Among these, the ones from Arizona and California are not severe. The warrant that really matters is from Oklahoma. There's no bail allowed due to a probation violation. You simply can't bail her out, so please stop asking why I haven't. And no, she doesn't need a lawyer just yet. Ultimately, it's up to the judge in Oklahoma, and depending on the judge's view, especially given Chrisean Rock's public comments, the judge could easily decide to order a brief detention or some rehabilitative measures before releasing her. Once released, there's an issue in LA. She's been missing court dates, and some think I encourage this to make it seem like she doesn't support Blue. Look, Blue understands that she doesn't need to be there. Moreover, She was going live on social media right from the courthouse. She doesn't grasp the severity of her situation, nor how the judicial system functions. I've explained it repeatedly. Hard-headedness leads to undesirable outcomes. She might be transported within 45 days if everything goes as planned and the transport is arranged. The sooner she is moved, the sooner she could potentially return home. And it's not like she is facing years in prison.
All right, listen. Let me address this. I didn't feel it was my place because Blueface is my client. Chrisean isn't. But let me address this. Listen, Chrisean has, I believe, 2-3 warrants. One of them not serious. Arizona's not serious. California's not serious, right? The one that's holding her is an Oklahoma no bail warrant because of probation violation, okay? You cannot bail her out. Stop hitting me why you ain't bailed her out. Why you ain't got her attorney. We don't need to get her attorney, all right? It's the bottom line. That judge is going to do what that judge is going to do when she gets back down there. Me personally, unless the judge is on some extreme shit, because Chrisean Rock been online talking about fuck Oklahoma and fuck all that. If the judge is on some regular shit, the judge gonna get down there, may give her 30 days or some bullshit, reorder her classes and let her go. Once they let her go, LA, I believe LA is reduced to a misdemeanor. It's not even that serious. So all this old shit y'all got going on, ain't nothing I can do. Nothing Blueface could do. Even if I didn't want to do it, if Blueface called that dog and said, go get her, I would have went and got her. That's just the politics of it. So nothing anybody could fucking do. When you got to hold, you got to hold. Now, I told Rock 50 million times, hey, stop going live at that house. Police has been over there several times knocking on the door because people didn't send them. I told Rock, stop coming to court. She accused me of not wanting her to come to court, so it looks like she ain't supporting Blue. Listen, Blue was already in jail. He understands you don't need to be there, right? I'm telling you, not only was you coming to court, you going live at the court. She tells me Oklahoma can't get to the courtroom by the time I'm in and out. She just not mentally there to understand how life works, how the law works, how this shit works. So I did my part. Only thing I could do is tell you over and over and over again. Hard ass, make a soft ass. Ultimately, I think within the next 30 days, they got 45 days to transport her. If they come get her, they fill that plane up. You know what I mean? If they fill that plane up in time, they'll fly her over there. So the faster she gets over there, faster she'll be home. It's not like she's going to do some years, be incarcerated for a long time, right? The minute you hear Rock is in Oklahoma custody.
Regarding Chrisean's child, with her incarceration, nobody has stepped forward to care for her baby, leading to Child Protective Services, CPS, taking custody of Chrisean Jr. Reports suggest that steps are being taken to permanently revoke her parental rights. Thankfully, amidst all this, the baby is finally receiving medical care, addressing concerns long voiced by fans over his developmental progress. It appears that Chrisean's stubbornness prevented earlier intervention. But now, with CPS involved, the baby is getting the necessary attention. This might be a positive turn in a very grim situation. Public sentiment is strong, with many commenting that Chrisean deserves to be incarcerated for not addressing her son's health issues sooner. Observations indicate he's not developing as expected for his age, still in a very infantile state when he should be more interactive. The family situation is dire. His father is incarcerated, his mother has just been arrested, and there's no one else to care for him. Even at his young age, he faces undue attention online. This has led to a wave of sympathy and frustration directed at Chrisean for her actions, including lying, assaulting a cameraman, and engaging in harmful behaviors during her pregnancy. The neglect extends beyond her child. Questions are even being raised about the whereabouts of her pet. I'd like to hear your thoughts on Chrisean's incarceration and the loss of custody of her son. Please share your views in the comments section below, and don't forget to check out the next video.